Hello! Monsters Abound here and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Vortex Campaign. Americath the Beast Lord or Master, whichever he may be. Campaign. Vortex playthrough. There we go, good. Right, we're fighting Eltharion again. He's turned up off the coast of Albion, the big jerk, with another load of these goddamn flappy turkey bastards. Look at them. Is there a way he can get... He certainly can't recruit the fuckers, can he? They're like high-end, right? I'm fairly sure he can't recruit them. Can he? Can he? Asking the question. Anyway, okay, so we need to deal with them. That's a major priority. Harpy's going to swoop down, attack those Silver Helms, and then we're going to countercharge with the Black Ark Corsairs. Of course, without their charge bonus, these guys are going to be pretty easy prey. The enemy infantry is mostly Silver and Guard, who have ridiculous melee defense. In fact, Eltharion in general is starting to really piss me off. Fill them full of crossbow bolts! Bring them down! Bring them down! We got Athol Tamara Faith. Basically, they're just like upgraded elf units. They take all the high elf units, then go, let's make them worse. As in, to fight. Fortunately, the Black Ark Corsairs should just be able to... I mean, they'll be alright. They should do okay against these guys, losing decisively. It's fine, don't worry about it. Meanwhile, these dickheads continuing to harass my line. Look at them. Look at the flappy wankers. Go on, get out of here. Go on, shoot, shoot. Bad turkey, bad. Go to KFC where you belong. Right, they're out of here. Good. That means my crossbows can finally target something useful. My Harpies are dealing with this unit of Lothern Sea Guard, doing okay with that, but they need two of them really to take out one, and meanwhile we've got more Lothern Sea Guard just taking us apart, including the upgraded unit, the Sentinels of Astaril, who are like Lothern Sea Guard, just more annoying. Even worse is a Spire Guard of Toyaresi, who are exactly like them, except they don't have shields, but they're unbreakable. So that's fun. Okay, our dragon's in there. He's nomming on some elves. That's looking pretty good. It's up to 53 kills already. We've targeted Eltharion, and he is now full of crossbow bolts. Goodbye, Eltharion. Just decided to pick him off first. That way that's going to cause a bit of morale damage to the elves, which should make them easier to break with any luck. You can see our poor Black Ark Corsairs a little bit outnumbered there as a Sylvan Guard. I thought, you know what, I thought our army was much bigger, but honestly, I'm doubting myself now. The Harpies and Dragons taking out the Lothern Sea Guard and also arriving to engage with the Sentinels over there. We still have a noble running around, Zathos. There's the Draxus taking pot shots. He's not doing very much damage, but oh well. Sovereign Guard winning this battle over here. The Black Ark Corsairs have got more kills, but there's less of them. That's okay, because we can always replace them. Plus we've got crossbows, so... Oh, and the Black Ark Bombardment, of course. Taking a little bit of fire there from the elves on the hill, but they're broken. They're all broken, apart from these jerks. Yes, that's right. The Spire Guards are running away, because apparently they act like missile units, so they just try and run away from being attacked, which is fine, but of course they're unbreakable at the same time, which means that you have to kill every single one of the running away bastards before you can win the battle. Thanks, CA. And a bolt in the back.
Death to the weak.
Right, really need to put a stop to him because I cannot deal with having to put up with those wankers.
The ocean
My
awaits.
glorious victory.
At least we got some harpies.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
That's good. So I can actually merge them
Black-hearted dreadlord.
and then get a spiky hydra or carnosaur. Spiky hydra. Let's get a carnosaur. How much is that? 128. That's fine.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
It's fine.
Draw your blades, we fight. Pile the bodies high.
I'll get some more
Anchors away.
Corsairs. Ones with untwistable
Murderous
stomachs.
lord. Dry land.
Right. Right. Let us get a revered name of power. Whilst travelling a dangerous and treacherous road, your entourage is set upon by a horde of beastmen. You believe you can fight them off, but there are other options. Either charge into fight with the cold ones at your side, or slip away to safety and pick off their leader from the shadows. Get leader charge is going to give us the Tempest of Talons, more leadership for cold ones, upkeep reduction for cold ones, and weapon strength for cold ones. Okay. Or alternatively, Shadow Dart, which is going to give us range for shades, recruit rank for shades, and pick off the leader, obviously. Shades are good, cold ones are terrible. It's not a tricky one. Let's get the Dark Citadel. We might even be able to get some public order in here, and maybe stop the endless hemorrhaging of public order for Albion. I mean, you know, who knows what could happen? What could happen? We just don't know. We've got the breeding program. Free range is not the worst thing to have. I'm tempted to go Lightning Strike. I think what we'll... Okay, let's go free range, because, you know, I don't know, why not? This wretch does not respect. It's replenishment in enemy regions. I do love to replenish enemy regions. Let's go with Flock of Doom, I guess. Okay, Hakati's Blessing.
My creatures smell uncertainty in this one. Master of...
And we'll do something like that. Still need to replenish. Could just merge you two and get a Spiky Hydra.
All shall behold my a monstrous prize.
Let's do that. Did we have more Harpies as well? We did, so I could even merge the Harpies.
Submit to me.
Get another Harpy. Problem fixed. If we can rush in and take Tory of Ressi, even if we just burn it, if we just torch it, I don't care. Just so that Eltharion can't keep throwing stacks of those goddamn flappy turkeys at me, because God, I hate those guys.
Has arrived, dear.
Really? Now you? Okay, well at least I can get the Beastmen to declare war on you. Okay, well that's yet another front. Oh, you as well? Oh no, you want an aggression pact? No. Because ironically, I do want to kill you at some point.
I waited long enough.
Bow before Rakar.
I am going to... I want some of these. Let's get some Sisters of Slaughter.
Lord of the Black Court.
Because they're like better Black Ark Corsairs, if you think about it. They just don't have any armour. But, you know, whippy ladies, best ladies. Or so I've heard people say. And
Dragon Master.
let us come down here. What we got going on in Tory of Ressi? Anything? No. So we're still going to get a little bit of replenishment here, which is fine. I'm going to do... we can take Tory of Ressi next turn. We're going to, because if we don't, then there'll be a constant pain in the arse to me. And I do not need... I don't need that negativity in my life. We do have defenses here. It's not great, but it might be okay. I don't want to upgrade. But basically, Albion is what we're upgrading, and everything else is just nice to have. I feel like at some point the Dark Elves will arrive to help me out with Ulthuan, and that's at the point that I can then sort of turn this around. But I just don't know how we're going to fight off like 6 or 7 High Elf factions all at the same time, because they You know, if every single one of them has 3 armies, I've got 2.
Tell me, have you any unusual creatures for me?
Bit weird. No, I'm not going. No, just look. Just
Beyond even quiet.
I think we're gonna have to go for it though, because if I don't torch this place, it's just gonna be endless goddamn flappy turkey boys. I don't want that.
Devour them.
All right, what we got? Spire guards, right? Skyhawks. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we can.
I will not be defeated.
We can do this. Taking some early fire from the towers, but dodging most of it. We really need to kill Eltharion soon. I cannot be asked to deal with yet more of those. Hang on. It feels like the water's higher than the land here. It's very Netherlands. Anyway. RP swooping down, engaging the archers, knocking them out. We're going to push on. Now, there's just missile units everywhere, so we're just going to have to push on. Ideally, we just need to hit the gate as these units are being tied up by harpies, just like now. So the harpies swooping in. And while that's happening, our forces are pounding towards the city. Now free from taking missile damage. I'm not sure how the harpies will do against these units, but it's very much a case of they're just a screen to stop them from firing at us. And now we're at the gates, smashing it down. Okay, so far so good. We're actually doing okay damage here. This is not looking, you know, horrendous. Harpies taking a lot of damage though, soaking up a lot of fire. But equally, you know, doing a lot of damage at the same time. So we've got significantly less on the battlefield, but we're doing a lot of damage, especially with our weaker units. So the harpies literally just had to tie up the units on the walls, and in fact they've done that and also defeated a large portion of them. Now unfortunately Rakarth gets the Warden's Cage cast on him and stops everyone else from coming in, which is quite annoying. Just the Shades managed to get in, as well as Boudica. Boudica also managed to get in, and the Wolves. Some of the Wolves, so it's not a great start, but then we're taking a lot of damage from the old bolt thrower, which is set up over here. It's going to be annoying the entire battle as it pounds from like right at the top of this ramp. Just pounds us relentlessly. Boudica is just in the middle of the fighting there, and finally the Warden's Cage runs out and we can push into the city proper. Our Shade's getting stuck in, but we're just getting caught at that choke point. It's doing a lot of damage to us. The wall's actually looking pretty clear. The Harpies have done a pretty good job. I mean, a lot of them died, but that's fine. That's what they're there for. Dropped a little Curse of Anra here, which is reducing their melee attack. And a Flock of Doom. So Boudica racking up some kills there. I mean, it's nice that the bolt thrower seems to be killing a lot of them for us, so thanks for that. These Faith Bearers are actually really quite nasty infantry. They've got Frenzy as well. So pushing in, but it's just very slow, very slow. We're trying to silence that bolt thrower. Trying to get the Harpies up here. They just got shot to pieces, and just the dragon managed to get in. But there's a turkey. A turkey is defending the bolt thrower. But at least the bolt thrower is currently busy. At least I thought it was, but apparently no, it's still firing. Okay, great. We're slowly pushing them back. Another flock of doom.
Odious Groupie! Eviscerate them! We are hard pressed! Our cause is failed!
Okay, we've managed to push through. These units are terrified. They're fleeing. This is our chance. We need to push up in towards the city centre. We need to get up there and take out that bolt thrower and take the city centre, because there's just so many missile units firing from every direction. It's just it's like fish in a barrel for us. I'm going to send the spiky hydras and Chilly Willy to go and deal with those, try and chase them off while the rest of our forces advance. Rakath taking a beating. Our infantry charging up the ramp along with Mr. Chuckles. And there's Obsidian at Blackhearts, our master. Boudica summoning in a Manticore to help out. Our dragon is running for his life. He did take... yeah, he's got 218 hit points left, so probably a good idea to get him out of there anyway. Some units continue to hold the line. Okay, we're coming in. Look at this. We're taking out the bolt thrower. Nice stuff, that's it. Mr. Manticore can bite their heads off. Lovely. They've still got some units of Silverhelms. In fact, the Silverhelms charging down and attacking Boudica. What a bunch of dicks. Now, they line up really nicely, and this would be a fantastic place for an Amber Spear. Unfortunately, Boudica then miscasts and blows herself up again, so good job there. I swear, like, you couldn't get a better shot there. And she was like, pfft, just puff. I mean, it happens to the best of us, but really, Boudica, every single time you've got a good shot, you just fluff it. Honest to fucking gods. One fucking job. Cast Amber Spear. It's not hard. Well, it shouldn't be hard anyway. Mr. Chuckles is nomming on the Silverhelms. Good stuff there. Oof. Obsidian Blackheart just took a bolt directly to the face. We're trying to kill this goddamn turkey. We're being attacked in the rear by the enemy Archmage. Another Manticore on the fields. Our master's dealing with that. So that bolt thrower is finally going down. Oh, I've got 162 kills. That's way too many. We've only got 850 men. Well, no, we've got 74. Elsewhere, looks like Mr. Spiky is dealing with all of these Eltharion Reavers. Thank God he's anti-large. And over here, we've got other Spiky Hydra. And Mr. Chilly Willy. God, there's so many dead bodies, and most of them are mine. Okay, this is going down to the wire. We've managed to take out the bolt thrower, and we're now trying to kill the Archmage, which shouldn't be particularly difficult because obviously it's an Archmage and we're Rakath. Not sure what's going on with the cloak there. It's a bit spiky, but that's fine. Boudica seems to get all the attention of the Silverhelm, so she's got to run away. Silverhelm's attacking Mr. Chuckles, but that's fine because Mr. Chuckles is built for that kind of shit. Lucian's wild form there, extra weapon strength, means that he's going to be nomming his way through all of those Silverhelms and the Archmage of Light. We do have, yes, some Shadow Warriors making their way up here. Fortunately, I think they are out of ammunition, so that's a bit of a win. They have used it all. More Shadow Warriors, that's fine. We can weather that. Okay, so far so good. We've managed to break the Silverhelms. We're in control of, well, we're gaining control of the city centre. A few units, just another unit of Silverhelms advancing, and these Shadow Warriors as well. To be honest, I don't think anything they've got can deal with Mr. Chuckles. Mr. Chuckles is, you know, is a powerhouse. And these Silverhelms just not particularly good against dealing with large monsters like Mr. Chuckles. And plus, of course, Mr. Chuckles can regenerate plus heal himself when he's under 50% health. And also we're going to whiplash him so he gets even more weapon strength, which means he's just carving his way through everything. He's, yep, look at that, 88 kills. Pretty good. Silverhelms running away. Looks like the Shadow Warriors are running away as Mr. Chilly Willy stamps on their heads. Everything's running away. Hooray! It's a victory. It's a victory. We've got 40 men left out of 850. I mean, it's a win. Now that's what I'd call a flawless victory.
We do not fear death.
I'm just going to occupy that. Oh, I've got some giant walls. That's nice. And a black dragon. Even nicer.
Bow before
Okay, so we can replenish, which is good. Right.
Dragon master.
What now? Ooh.
Even the Law Master could not.
Okay, well, at least...
Beyond even quiet.
At least... I don't know where I was going with that. At least something. At least something. Something.
Master of
Dark
all.
side. Something. Complete. Surprisingly, we only lost 2 units. Surprisingly. Let's... Black dragons are expensive, but...
Obey
fuck
me
it.
or die.
But fuck it. And I quite like my harpies, so I'm going to get them.
Deserves a master.
Okay. Right. When do we get Brachus? Next level. Ooh, nice. Nice. Apex Predator. Also nice. More charge bonus for stuff. Maybe. Let's go with casualties captured post-battle. Let's do something like that. Okay, it's going to take a few turns to recover from that
Beasts, rampage.
victory.
Witness my strength, Brachus.
And what a victory it was. I'm tempted to get rid of these guys and replace it with, like, Sisters of Slaughter. Which we could do. Yeah. Well, okay, let's do it. Let's get rid of you.
Cain favors me.
And we'll do that. Because that's going to take 2 turns. And we're not going anywhere for 2 turns because we're... Because we're fucked. Oh, you've got the Sword of Cain. D-fucking-lightful. And you're not moving for another turn. I don't know if you can actually... You probably can reach Mistnar from there, can't you?
Fear my malice.
I do really want...
This is absurd.
I mean, if we lose that... Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? Not really.
The
Not really.
Beast Lord
Let's just be brutally honest here. Fighting off all the elves at the same time is going to be decidedly tricky. We might be able to knock out Eltharion. If we can knock out Eltharion, I will take that, because it means that at least that's one less horde of elves throwing shit at us. Yeah, I can't be
Draw
bothered.
your blades, we fight.
Can't be bothered. Let's just lose it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, tech, melee attack for those guys.
Dread
Neat.
Lord of the Druki.
You. Right, what? Okay, you're healing up, which is fine.
Vicious Dreadlord.
I would... You know what I would like is a master. Disciplined, yes.
Master of Nagaroth.
Let's get you.
Master of Nagaroth.
You can go in
Murderous
there.
lord.
I don't know who I'm going to replace with you. Probably a Black Ark Corsair would be my guess. Let's get upgrade 1. A delightfully named upgrade 1.
Submit to me.
Now, it looks like this is under siege. I don't know who's sieging it. I'm guessing maybe it's the Beastmen. But if we can knock out Tralinia and Sardenath,
Dominating.
we're going to knock that down because we don't really want any slaves here. Because all our slaves should be going to Global Albion. 2 turns, we'll have some more building slots. That'll be fun because then I can build some shit. Black Ark Growth, +3.
Tamer of dragons. This
Okay,
wretch does
Boudica.
not
Almost lost Boudica in that fight, but she survived. That's the main thing.
tremble before Rakar.
You can abort. Oh, could give you a Dark Steeds. Yeah, let's go abort weakness.
Bow before Rakar.
Okay, we'll put you over here. If we can hit Tra-la-la-la-la, all the better. We could get the Warden's Tower. Oh, that gives slaves. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, let's get defences here, because we might be able to hold on to it.
Tyrant of
I just realised I could actually send the Black Ark over to deal with this, couldn't I? Because you may have the Sword of Cain, but you don't have a very big army. Having said that, let's give the Carnosaur Unbreakable. You know, it's a mage. She may have the Sword of Cain, but she's got a stupid hat on.
Pulling back.
You may have the Sword of Cain, but I have the high ground. Actually, the ground's fairly flat, so it's just fairly level. Anyway, there are Shadow Warriors on the flanks, as well as some Silver Helms. And there is the Archmage with the Sword of Cain. I mean, you know, it's an Archmage, which is nice because it means that they have no armor and not many hit points, but they still have, you know, 63 melee attack and 735 weapon strength, so lots of that on piercing. Crossbows opening fire with the bolt throwers doing significant damage. Yes, that's it. Eat my bolt throwers, dickheads. And the Sword of Cain's been used on the Harpies, which has routed the Harpies, but frankly, if they're going to use it on anyone, I'm glad it's the Harpies. Oof. Taking a lot of... Yeah, the Harpies don't seem I mean, like... Surely you should stop firing now, because you're in... But then they're running away. Oh, who the fuck knows. Anyway, the Dragon's attacking the Archmage, trying to knock out that Sword of Cain. Being attacked on the flank, but the Carnosaur managed to block most of that. The Carnosaur, of course... anti-large, so it wasn't a particularly effective charge on. I mean, it shouldn't have been effective. It seemed not bad, despite the fact that, you know, the Carnosaur kind of blocked them. I mean, fuck me if I tried that. My Silver Helms would have been nowhere near that unit of Corsairs. They would have stopped miles fucking away. Okay, we're pushing up, advancing, charging what remains of the High Elf force. There's the Archmage. We're just kind of going to ignore her because I don't like the idea of having to fight someone with the Sword of Cain. What we'll do is we'll send our Feral Mammoth and our Dragon to go just stamp on her head until she stops moving. That seems like the best way forward. These archers desperately trying to run away. Corsair's going to chase after them. These Shadow Warriors being slightly harder to deal with because, of course, they're shooting at us as they run away. That Archmage is having a terrible time. You know, the Sword of Cain is one thing, but being stamped on by a Mammoth is quite a different one. Oof. How you doing? 348. I think one more stamp and you're pretty much done for. Oof. Oh, it's close. 248. One. Oh god, our head fell off. Well, I guess that's one way of dealing with it.
Cain honors me.
Yes. Well, I mean, we did knock the bearer of his sword's head off, but
Our brothers will avenge us.
fine. I mean, I'd be silly not to keep it, wouldn't I? Familiar Bale Fiend. That's quite nice. I'll take that one. That gives you... Yep, that makes you pretty scary. You're a pretty scary boy. I would like another sorceress. On the other hand, you're good with shades now, aren't you? So we should probably, because I mean, the shades only cost 100. That's a pittance.
Far beneath an archmage.
That would make you a very, very scary army.
They know I am.
Because you... Right. So you have more speed, plus you get more range. And then... That's just melee attack, but still, I mean, the extra range in itself is super nice. Because I don't know what that makes their range, but it's going to be pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Not replenishing as fast as I'd like, but that's okay. We just need to trash these settlements. I just need to keep an eye on that and make sure it does indeed get mulched.
Crossing water.
Let's bring you down here. Let's merge. Can I merge you? Thank you. Right, you're out. And you're in.
Master of skills to show.
Well, good. Glad to hear it. Okay, weapon strength for stuff, speed, income from slave. Well, we don't actually have those at the moment, so there's no point getting that. Speed, I mean, I don't have that either. Hit and run. We don't. Oh well, I mean, I do want shades, so fuck it. Forge to kill. Forge to kill it is, and we have a commandment available. Oh yes, because of course we just did that, didn't we? In that case, what's going to be good here? Ambush success chance, not the worst thing to have. Income from post-battle loot, which we might actually have a lot of in this region. Let's just, I don't know, fuck it, tax rate. Who cares?
The Druki are restless.
Who cares? Public order getting worse there, as is tradition. Of course, used to it by now. You're attacking that. Can we reach it? Maybe. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. I bet they'll be sending armies up here now as well. Just endless fucking stacks. Oh.
I'd strongly suggest you accede to any demand I might make.
Bit sexy. Non-aggression pacts. Yeah, sure. I've got plenty of money because I keep killing people and taking it off them, so, you know. There we go. Can we actually get in the port? I don't think we can. Now it's under siege, we can't actually get in the port, which is a fucking weird way of dealing with it. But oh, hello.
Never.
What do you mean, never?
Bow before
you don't have walls, do you? No, good.
To the prey.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to kill them all.
I will not be defeated.
They seem to be having an elf orgy.
They weave enchantments.
Is that what they're doing? Looks like an elf orgy. Oh, Boudica's going to take it. Oof. Soul quash to the face. Look at all this. Oh, an amber spear. Do it. Do it. Oh, you missed. I mean, it was fine, but if you cast it in the middle here, that would have been amazing. Boudica, what is... We're going to have a discussion about her performance, because it's not very good. I've advanced my main line and completely forgotten about my flying force, so they're now moving up to join in the fun. And in come the Frost Breaths and Fire Breaths, doing considerable damage. 21 kills, 53 kills, 56 kills. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then we're charging in. Sisters of Slaughter. Here come the Harpies. Our wolves chasing down this Eltharion Reef. I should get another unit of wolves because they are just very good at chasing down units like that. And those units really annoy me. Dragon Breath. That Lothern Sea Guard is toast. And then the Harpies swooping in, backed up by the Black Dragons. And it's a pretty short rout. It's a rout, almost certainly. Boudica, though, is fighting a noble, and that's not good, because, of course, he's anti-large. She's on a horse. I haven't noticed that yet, but I will do, and then she's going to be like, I'm getting out of here. Yeah, she's not doing great against the, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 6 health points here. Get out of there, love. Okay, that's fine. She can outrun him. Eltharion is dueling with Rakath, but it's very one-sided. Especially because his army's toast. Look at him getting whipped. He's getting whipped all over the place. He's loving it. He's like, can I stay longer? Normally I have to go to my dungeon for this. And there we go. His army is routed. Some Eltharion Reeve. Oh, some Silverhelms coming back to the fight briefly. But the Harpies are doing very well, actually. So they just got a lot of melee attack and armor piercing damage now. So they just carve their way through quite a lot of stuff. Well done. And their Eltharion is pretty much almost dead. But he's just that little one. Because Rakar's like, come back, you little shit.
You fought well, my beasts.
Boudica almost once again stabbed, but she's fine. Don't worry about it.
They will tremble before Rakar.
I'm going to loot and occupy.
The Beast Lord Ascendant.
Ooh, a scroll of leeching. Not the worst thing to have.
Bow before Rakar.
And another level. And a dragon. Okay, so now we've got 3 dragons. That's a good number of dragons to have. Let's repair that one. We're making a little bit of money there. I don't know if I can...
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
I'm fairly sure I can't get into the... Which is weird, because they're not blockading the port.
Sail, damn you!
I cannot rewrite reality.
Like, if I go
Beyond
there,
even Quraysh.
can I reinforce it? Genuinely don't know that answer. Don't know the answer to that question. Okay, we can get the public order building, which I think would be a good idea, because God knows. God knows. I don't know whether to get the... I don't know whether to get the... I don't think we should. I actually think maybe we should go for the slave pens. I think that's what we should do. Now we need 5 growth for next rank. I mean... Oh, corruption's getting worse. If we can... Right. I think if we can get the public order, that should... Because that'd be 6 public order... That's not as much public order. All it stays. This... Doesn't this... Hang on. Doesn't this... yeah, public order... Penalty due to slaves minus... Okay, so yeah, if we get that, we can upgrade it. The slaves will stop whinging, or we'll kill the ones that whinge. Whatever, I'm not really fussed, to be honest. Either or. I should really get... Is it Raid Leader? Missile Strength for Shades. Yes. Yes, that's what we do. Don't know if I can defend Torkuluk, but we'll see what we can do. If I can knock out Sardanath. Hello?
Salt and blood, fool. Salt and blood.
Non-aggression
You will
pact.
be flogged.
Oh, come on! Like, we're fighting the same fucking people, Sartosa. Let's just... Come on, Aranessa. Let's just be cool. Have you just sacked that? No, you haven't. You've just run away, haven't you? What are you fighting?
Call
Just a...
me mermaid. I dare you.
I don't really want to. You're right. You're a Vressi. Look, we're fighting the same people, right? And you are starting to like the fact that I am killing them, even if you are prejudiced and you have an aversion towards me. Which, you know what? I'm going to look past that. I can be the bigger dark elf. There's a gold mine there that I want as well. So we'll grab that. Toria Vessi is under our control. We're getting defences there. I don't know if I can defend that, but if they do attack it, they seem to have a lot of cavalry, which, you know, not generally the best when you're trying to take a settlement. We do have the Dark Shards and some... Oh, they got the Black Hawk Corsairs. But, you know, it'll be fine. We got the shooty boys. That's the main thing. Unfortunately, that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.